Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
What's up, Phillip?
Hi.
What's up, Beef?
Back once again with the Renegade Master.
So, Graham Norton. Did you guys see Graham Norton? Did it air for you guys?
Yeah, of course. Yep. I saw
Friday
it.
nights, it's a staple thing of a television show.
How was it?
Boring.
Do you know what? It was kind of lackluster. Yeah.
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 Did they ask her anything or?
She went into her life as a what do you call those people back there, up there, her northern life and all the colloquialisms they use for the towns and people.
Basically, they had not being funny. Yeah, I understand.
They softballed her then.
No, we have our colonial friends in the Americas. Yeah, we used to run your country up until a few years ago, and yeah, we had there was Ryan Gosling there, which is like Mogadol, basically just made you want to go to sleep, and you had Lady Gaga.
I love Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Oh, someone has to, and then what's his name? Bradley.
Listen, A Star Is Born. What are you talking about?
Hey, look, it's always going to be Babs for me. It had Bradley. What's his name? Bradley. You know, Phillip. No, not Bradley Walsh.
No, he's part of the Star Is Born thing as well.
The Star Is Born. The
guy who's in. Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
They all profess to be familiar with Doctor Who in some way, shape, or form. That one of them had seen Tom Baker. Bradley Cooper. Yeah, Bradley Cooper said he'd seen Tom Baker because that's what used to run. Ryan said it was. Gosling had said it's. In Canada, they get, I don't know, Canadian Doctor Who, I presume. Lady Gaga, her face didn't move very much, probably something with stuff that was injected into her face.
Botox? I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't possibly comment. But yeah, I don't think they asked Jodie anything challenging. I think actually there was a bit of a joke made of it, to be honest with you. Graham Norton said, we've had previous Doctor Who's on the show. Could we ask you something about this? And they've always said, can you never say anything? They say, well, we can't really tell you anything. And she said, well, yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. He goes, oh, well, that's it. Moving on. So that's it. You got nothing from it.
Nothing from it. The same old trailer that we've seen.
The clip.
Yeah,
the leaked clip.
You have, no, it's exclusive and officially now out in the public domain.
Yeah, I saw that online.
Officially out.
Now it's official, right? Right. Which I did love the clip, by the way, when I first saw it.
To be honest with you, it's something. Yeah, it's non-spoilerific, and it's your new Doctor's first interaction with a human. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it works well, and you get more of a feel that you can because there's a scene with Jodie as the Doctor than you would do as a trailer because it's all jump cuts and flash and everything like that. And
my Scott's camera's flashing right now.
Yeah.
So all right, now interesting thing happened earlier today. I was looking up the sonic screwdriver on Amazon because I'm like, I could buy it in the mall, here in Staten Island. But I was like, well, let me see if I could buy anything on Amazon. And when I typed in the 13th Doctor sonic screwdriver, like nothing came up of the 13th Doctor sonic screwdriver.
You're probably typing it wrong.
Is that why you? Oh, it makes sense now. Go on, carry on.
Well, let's try a little exercise because
just put sonic screwdriver.
Well, this is what I'm going to do. Your Amazon is different than my Amazon.
Yeah, we've got the good one. You've got the rubbish.
So
our Doctor Who stuff works. Do you know what I mean? It's
right.
Look,
So let's see how this works. So you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to screen share.
Okay.
Our Amazon. Okay. Now I'm going to type in
sonic screwdriver. Don't worry about 13. Just put sonic screwdriver in. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting too.
And then you just scroll down to the relevant one.
Yeah, where is it?
Oh, shit. Oh, it's not there.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Hey!
But wait a minute.
Oh, all you Americans being impatient.
Wait a minute. Why is it $70?
Well, that's how much it costs for you.
No, well, now if I go to Amazon UK,
because that's the character options, which is the UK version.
Yeah, you got the 7.
Yours is the 720 version, which is different.
Which is
what does that
different.
mean?
There's two different licensing companies for it. The UK one is character options. The American one is the 720 one.
Okay.
Yeah. And yours is the one with the spinning tip.
Why don't I have Amazon UK? Oh, hold on. Let me go to Google.
And that's why that's why that one's $70. So yeah, don't be frightened, viewers at home.
Hold on. Okay, Amazon UK.
Thank God you haven't got any dodgy things in your search history that when you type
stop it.
Get out of it. It's not always. Oh, wait, it's
not. I'm sure it's all TARDIS shower curtains and everything like that.
Right. So
here it is, right there. Boom. There it is, instantly.
Yeah.
Amazon UK.
Yeah.
But so now, if we transfer the pounds to American dollars, that's still not the price because we're talking about shipping, right?
Right. I'll tell you what. There is a price difference. There is a price difference between the 720 version, which is the American version, and the character options, which is the UK version. There is a price difference. The UK one, yes, it's cheaper, but the American one, my friend, the Geek's Handbag, did a very good side-by-side review of it. What it is that the pattern and the paint options on the American version are better. Like Phil said, the end of it turns and spins and everything like that. Mm-hmm. And the joining and the screws where the placement is on it, the light's better on it as well. On the American version, so you will pay slightly more for it in the US as a side-by-side comparison, but you are getting a better product.
Okay, so it's a better product, but it's worth the price, basically.
Yeah. If you had like the 1x1 and you did the currency conversion, yours is probably $5 difference, but you are getting a better product for what you get.
Yeah.
So, stop moaning.
I'm not moaning. I just would like to see it pop up automatically when I put it on Amazon.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But that goes to show also that it's not as known on our Amazon than your Amazon.
I think that's down to probably Amazon because it's sort of they need to make it a promoted product.
Yeah.
So we only have one version here. That's what you're saying. We don't have both.
Yeah, but we only have one version in the UK.
Yeah, you've got a superior.
I think, you've got a better version that more money and more effort has been put into it. Yeah, it's slightly more expensive, but you're getting a better thing. I think the UK one has been rushed out tentatively.
But if I wanted your version, I would have to spend a lot of money for shipping, probably. Right?
Well, of course you would, because you're having something shipped from one country.
Will equal out the same.
But if you get the UK version, the light doesn't run. The lighting does not run continuously through it. There's a dull spot in the middle, so it's not as. So if you had them side by side and you turn the light off and you press the button, the US one lights up all the way throughout, consistent, brighter colour. The middle one is dull, and also the UK one has got an extra button on it that serves no purpose
whatsoever.
No purpose whatsoever.
Wow.
So
that's the button that makes the tip spin, but we don't have the spin.
So that says to me nothing to do with press. But it says to me basically that they've just rushed it through to get something out on the shelves to sell. And probably as things progress and whatever, if it gains traction, that there'll probably be a reissue of it where that button does something, but they wanted to get this thing out to market.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we were also talking about the different merchandises that was revealed here. Now, here it is. Is this the same sonic screwdriver that looks a lot cheaper than the Amazon thing, $30?
That's the American one. Yep, that's it. Yeah.
So you need to pay $70 for Amazon. You pay $30 in Hot Topic. I think I'm going to go Hot Topic.
No. You're paying $70 on Amazon for
To
the
ship it.
UK version to
I
get
see.
brought over to you in the Americas.
I see.
$30 is basically what the American one is retailing at.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. All right, so let's just take a look quickly of
It's
what.
nice.
Yeah, it looks good. I think I'm going to get it probably Monday.
Like I say, other other YouTube videos are available. One of my friends, the Geek's Handbag, he does a side-by-side comparison of the two.
Okay.
And the light, when you actually activate it and put the light on, there is a noticeable difference to it.
Right.
There is a noticeable difference to it, and in my opinion, the US one is a superior version.
I like that Cyberman.
I thought you were going to say the negligee, but yeah, fair play. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm a svelte guy built for speed, and I could probably carry it off. But yeah, it's not my day-to-day bedwear.
There's the British version, and it's rubbish. It's very light and plasticky as well. It feels very plasticky.
It's bigger.
I like that plate set, the Doctor Who ceramic plate set. That's cool. But I don't think.
Really? Because I'll tell you what, there's some ugly Doctor Who stuff you can buy online.
Yeah, I know.
There's some, Franklin Mint. There's an ugly clock.
I won, get one 50% off. Yeah.
I don't like that one right there. The Kawaii Titan thing. I don't like that.
No, do you know what? I've
well, this guy, it looks like something out of Silence of the Lambs. Right there, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That person, I think, the one you don't like looks a hell of a lot better than this one here. It looks like they just stuck female hair on a male.
What's that? Are you talking about the Jodie? The Jodie Titan, yeah, it doesn't look great.
It's terrible. Yeah.
It don't look great, yeah. But
no, it's garbage. All right.
I would. The thing is, I think they've been very tentative. They've been very tentative because they don't know how it's going to go. Really.
Yeah, they don't want to flood the market with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and there has been if you went into, you can't go into Toys R Us anymore because that is gone. But there's a distinct lack of Doctor Who merch that is current. Certainly isn't going from where Peter was to where we are now and everything like that. I reckon that they're going to get, they're going to let this one hit the groundswell. You'll probably get a bucket load next year.
Yeah.
So basically, closer to Christmas, they're going to release a little bit more.
To be honest with you, that wouldn't be so bad. You've got, at the moment, you've got the, it's not really an action figure, but it's like the closest thing I can equate it to is a Barbie doll because of the size. But yeah.
We are getting the Titan set, the Master Collection, I think, is coming out.
Is it? I'll get that.
This before.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Phil has it there. Look.
Yeah.
And the fucking rubbish Sonic as well.
What's your
Can you press the buttons that we got you zoomed in?
Right, right. Show him. There's two buttons on that. There's a button on the bottom that does nothing.
Is it that one? No,
that's the top button. But see there's a dummy button on the bottom.
It does nothing. So you just press it. What happens when you do press that on your American one? This spins around.
Oh.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, it probably to get it to market, they skipped a beat to just like get it there, and they were already down the line with the mold.
I will say I think this one has an extra sound effect as opposed to the American version. You
do get the diagnostic sound effect, but only when it's rotating. Because how many sound effects has that got? Is it 2 or 3?
Hang on, 3.
3. Okay, yeah, I think the American one has 2. Which is the diagnostic sound they're saying.
Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think it's necessarily got the... Yeah, there's a sound effect missing, but like I say, the American one is superior.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does it double as one of those pregnancy test things too?
Oh, stop it. It's terrible. It has no gender. So it can't tell you anything. That's terrible. What about this Christmas, not Christmas?
Oh, God. Go on.
No, you go on. I don't know. You know more than I do, probably.
Go
I
on,
don't know.
Pete.
Have you got any sort of monitor attached?
What's that?
In case
Have you got any sort of monitor attached just in case?
No.
Monitor?
Well, when the subject of like Christmas and Doctor Who at Christmas and everything like that came up, I believe you were a little bit upset.
No.
There was
No censorship going on here.
Maybe a little bit.
there were a lot of naughty words.
Right. Maybe a little.
That's it. Your swear jar must be overflowing.
Probably.
So anyway, yes. Nobody's sure what this is. Whether it's a rumor or a thing.
Starburst is a magazine, isn't it? I mean,
Yes.
it exists.
It doesn't say, but it was only a supposition piece. It wasn't a absolute yes or no. It was an idea that was being done.
They say in the article it's a rumor.
Yeah.
They say in the article it's a rumor. It's everything like that. The only when I've spoken to people, the only reason that I will give it any sort of perhaps leeway is that in the run up to the promotion and everything like that, one of the guys who works at Starbus tweeted and said, the press screening was about the right sort of day, because he was saying about the big discussion about air dates that was running earlier in the month. But the UK TV schedule on New Year's Day is really bad. It's movies from the 50s. It's like James Bond. Yeah, it's James Bond repeats that you've seen a million times before. That's why Sherlock has already done so well, because it's an event thing on the day and everything like that. Would I prefer it stayed at Christmas? Yeah, of course I would. Yeah, because it's Christmas Day and all my family's together and everything like that. So yeah, the thing is, it's a very small time frame. Does it change? Yeah, everyone's going to go back to work on the 2nd. So yeah, that's the one thing that counts against it. But they do like to change everything this year, it would appear anyway.
Yes.
But when you say that, it didn't hurt anybody when End of Time came out on New Year's Day. And
but that's the second part to a two-parter.
Yeah.
But I understand that. But
number one, it's the second part to a two-parter. Number two, Tennant, who was a very, very popular Doctor. Let's not just make two beans about it. Whether you love him, hate him, whatever, he was a very popular Doctor. That was him on the out.
Yeah. Leave him regenerating.
And there was a lot of build up to that. So you have that. If you look at the viewing figures for Sherlock, I think when we were talking about it, they've had like 10 million on the day on a New Year's Day episode. But then again, Sherlock happens, not
frequently. It's just every now and then.
It's like times you get up before 10 o'clock in the morning, Phil. It's like very rare. It's shut up.
I have long nights.
Timmy!
Hey, Jimmy.
Mr.
Hey!
The Portos.
You can't see me, right?
The smunk of magnesia.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Camera's not working, huh?
I don't know. It could be that it's dark. Let me get the lamp up here.
Push the cat out of the way. Right. What I would say is, my money is that it will stay at Christmas. If I had to put money on it, a pound, a buck, whatever, a quarter, a nickel, whatever, funny money you guys use. It will stay. It will stay at Christmas. It works. It does. It's and you've got everyone there at that place in time. There's not a concern with kids or children, whatever. You're always going to have people there watching the television. And as much as New Year's Day ratings are concerned, and I know they're changing how ratings are measured, this when it gets to Christmas, they want to have percentage. So it's not a case of that show. They want to have the whole day. They want to win. The big fight that day is BBC ITV about who wins the whole day.
I see.
You know what, B? They could conceivably air it on Christmas Day and have another repeat a week later on New Year's Day.
Yeah, of course they will. And it'll be on iPlayer as well straight after. But what I'm saying is, right, you know what it's like, Phil. The ITV, BBC will have a fighting relationship. Mm-hmm. But if they want to say, on the night figures where people are sitting there watching it, BBC want to say we won the whole day because we got the most over ITV.
Until we know what Doctor Who's up against on Christmas
And
Day.
it's and the title I've been told is The Christmas Conspiracy.
Yes.
The title of Doctor Who?
Yes.
Christmas Conspiracy?
Yes.
Yep.
So it is. So it looks like it is a Christmas special, basically.
Yes. Doesn't necessarily mean...
Well, it'll be at that point of time of the year. It doesn't mean it has to be like you say, a Christmas tree. It doesn't have to be plastic Father Christmases. It doesn't have to be any of that sort. Jolly old Saint Nick and his two little elves.
Right.
So calm your tits. It's don't breathe. Do you have a paper bag nearby that you could use?
No paper bag. No, I'm sorry. There he is.
There's Jimmy.
Oh my God, he's like a pirate but with a cat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's my constant companion.
Arr.
I don't know if I think Matt Edwards. I sent him the link, but I don't know if he's around. So
Cool.
I hear something in the background. Is that TV? Oh, is it? Oh, are we echoing? Echo.
It's where Jim's in two screens at the same time. You kill the dead screen, and then that's where the echo.
So if I delete the other screen, it will not delete Jim. Okay.
That's okay.
All right, there we go.
My money says it will stay on Christmas Day because BBC will have the biggest thingy to say we won over you other channels.
Okay. What about the realization that Series 12 is actually going to be filming soon? Is that real? Is that really happening? Or is that like a rumor also that there?
Of course it is. There's a deal made with the Chinese whereby the Doctor Who is going to be supplied consistently for the next 3 years. Tosin Cole is doing a stage play that's going to be running till middle of November. Then I would guess they're going to be running. This is the thing, right? People are saying, "Oh, it's going to be filming in November." It's not going to be filming in November. They're going to be sitting down and doing table reads probably at the end of November through this early part of December. Then they'll start filming
January,
start next year.
Right, like they
but like they've probably done this year. So you're just running to it having the same time next year.
Right.
But the one thing that Doctor Who has lacked, whether you love Jodie, hate Jodie, whatever, and wherever you are now, the one thing it's lacked is consistency.
Okay.
And if you get that, I think this is part of the reason for the day change from Saturday to Sunday, that they're looking to make a consistency element to it, so it's not bullied by the bigger show that is on and everything like that. If they can do that for 2 years, 2 years at least, and then they'll gauge the public reaction of how it's going to be. They've when they don't know how the reaction to this year is going to be,
right.
They'll commit it to next year, so they'll run with that template. If this year doesn't necessarily pan out how it works, then year 3 they'll look at that.
Right, because in other words, year 1 and 2 was the same. I mean, like year 11, Series 11 and Series 12 are going to be the same because they wrote them both at the same time, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't know how the court of public opinion is going to be on this year to its head, and by which point you've already got the train moving for 2019. Yeah. So you can't get out of the way of that.
At least we hope so.
No, there is. That's what they're looking. That's what they're looking for. They're looking to make it consistent. In the case of it has, and that's what I think Chris Chibnall wants to do.
Right.
Yeah. Whether me personally, my opinions on Chris Chibnall are mixed, but what he wants to do is he wants to make it consistent. He wants to make it event television. That's why there's no spoilers. This is why there's no, extra show. There's no Doctor Who Confidential. There's no fan show.
Right, you don't like any of that stuff.
This is why there's no spoiler. He's going for like the complete media blackout type stuff because it wants to be right. He wants it to be. It's going to be here. It's going to be then. You're going to watch it, and then that's what it's going to be.
And if it doesn't work, he'll change it.
Well, I don't think that will necessarily be his decision to make. It will be higher powers that will then, if it doesn't work after 2 years, will say we need to look at changing this.
Do we know if Series 12 is going to have the same amount of episodes as Series 11, or is there a thing where they could have less or more? Okay.
No clue on that.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, you might have it anyway. We all sign up to these websites and everything like that. Is that the BBC Worldwide do surveys and everything like that about fan interaction with the show, trying to gauge the court of public opinion. Right. Me and Phil had one recently about how do you feel about the upcoming season. And I think that's testing the waters on the marketing side of things and everything like that. Because it has been sort of not enough has been done. Right. So they're probably getting the feelers and saying, perhaps next year we could look at it, doing it a different way, and everything like that.
I heard that stuff is starting to pop up in New York City with Doctor Who advertisements. So when I get there on Thursday, I'm going to really look around and see what I can find.
Take a knife and ride the subway, my friend.
Well, Dan Slott had posted that there is advertisements in the subway. So
I don't know who this Dan Slott is.
He's a big Whovian, actually. Huge Whovian. He's also the Marvel comic.
Does he do some Spider-Man?
Well, he did. Now he's doing Iron Man, Fantastic Four, BS. And he's been in a TARDIS more.
Sorry, did you say Fantastic Four BS?
No, he's doing Iron Man and Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay. I thought you said BS.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. But he's been in the TARDIS more times than we can count. So, and he's also friends with Moffat and everyone. So,
I'm friends with Stephen Moffat. He's a lovely guy.
So, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, what is the Connor said something about the singer. Is her name Sia?
Yeah.
She did the theme music or something, or is she? Is that just a promo or something, or no?
Right, go on, Phil. Phil, I'm going to have a obligatory.
I didn't know any of that stuff.
Hang on. Well, we were led to.
I'm going to have a bathroom break. I
don't think that. I didn't hear any of that stuff.
Right. Well, everybody's getting their topsy-turvies in the turvy. Someone's messing around on Twitter and stuff like that saying that.
I don't think so.
That she's singing the theme tune, but it's not.
I don't think so.
What it is, all they're doing is using her music to detract from the fact that they're not letting us hear the theme.
Right, like they did Glorious, and they used that person's music. Yeah, I know.
That's what they're doing. That's all it is. Just placeholder music.
Because certain things like BBC America has different music attached to the trailer than BBC. So
So it's nothing to raise alarms about.
I wasn't. I was like, we would have heard everything all over the place if that was the case. Or she might have leaked or tweeted something that
she might. Remember how Foxes had a spot in.
And she was fantastic, by the way, Foxes.
Yeah, when she did that bit on Mummy on Express.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If she actually did something, we probably get it leaked all over the place that she is doing that.
She's not rubbish.
No. But like I say, that could be just what that was.
Like I said, it was just like glorious. Now they're just using somebody else's stuff.
She's doing a remake of Doctor in Distress.
It just so happens that BBC America are just using that as a background music. Whether it's a track yet to be released, that gets her publicity and everything like that. Mm-hmm. But the thing about her recording a version of the theme tune, no, I'm telling you now, categorically,
I didn't think so.
It's bullshit. It's
bullshit. It's already been signposted that so they can know.
They don't have that much money. I mean, I know they got money from China.
No. Well, the thing is, right, number one, look at this from a real-world point of view. They'd have to pay her every time that was aired.
Exactly. Royalties, yes.
But, she don't need that. She doesn't need to be attached to that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I was speaking to someone who knows who started that rumor online and posted it as a joke, that she was recording the theme tune because they knew that her music was going to be used on the BBC America. It's and it's just like snowball. Do you know what I mean? It's crap. That's what I'm saying. Well, if you guys in America didn't get it and us in the UK watched it, it's just like saying, Macklemore's going to come on and say, thrift shop, Doctor Who.
I mean, I saw it
out.
days ago, and I didn't think anything of it, even though Connor sent me messages on it, and we didn't do casts on it. So
it's got more. No, look, what it is, it's just like, in the absence of news, any news is and
right. The fake stories are different things. Yeah, I know. We've seen plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that's it. It's bullshit, man.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to enjoy it? The first episode? Beef?
Silent.
I know it's hard to tell because we don't know what the hell it's going to be, but...
Right, okay. No. Look... No, like with everything, even with Class, I approached it with an open mind and an open heart.
Right. Yeah.
I will watch. Easy, Scott. Yeah. You need to have a tidy up, man. Your place is a mess. Where's the maid? But what I'm saying is,
you're looking at him.
Yeah. Shut up and put
I'm waiting for Joey to get here to actually clean this.
Oh, you sexist misogynist! I will. No, I will take it on what we get on the day. And the thing is, I can't hate on Jodie as an actress because it's all going to come down to the writing. What I don't want it to do is just be bashing me over the head with a message. I don't want it to be. And the thing is, it's easy to make the same jokes over and over again. Yeah, because then that betrays lazy writing. Lazy writing.
Announcing that Bill Potts is gay every episode.
No. I'll tell you what. Bill had a great point when she started and everything like that. Yeah, it did sort of happen a bit too much. But in the grand scheme of things, Bill wasn't that bad a companion. She had a good story arc and everything like that, but it was a case of just like too much too often.
I always said she would have been the best companion to utilize coming from an earlier era.
I know you really wanted to continue with the earlier.
The biggest crime would be that Bill did not get a second series because I think Bill had enough motion within her to get a second season. And whether that be with Capaldi, whether that be with another doctor, there was more to that. But with Jodie, it's a case of, look, I'm going to take it, I've said this to a lot of people and everything like that. Episode 1, Episode 2 will be,
No, right.
No, even that. Episode 1 will be a big thing. Episode 1 will be a massive thing. It will be the biggest thing going because people will come to see that it's like going to the circus. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then everyone will, it's like an accident on the motorway or the highway. Do you know what I mean? Everyone will come to see the second episode because they want to see what all the fuss is about. The third episode will be the biggest test. Mm-hmm. And that's what it was. So don't ask me on the 7th. Don't ask me on the Don't ask me on the 16th. Do you know what I mean? Ask me on the 23rd.
Even the finale of how he treats the finale.
That's how I felt with the Serious Discovery.
The third episode. The third episode is the acid test. The third episode is the acid test. Mm-hmm. Because if you want to get people back, you need to get past the spectacle and the wow factor.
We also get Chibnall was not writing. He writes the first two and the last two, and the Christmas whatever.
Well, it's a show.
So it will be his writing team that will show off their stuff.
There's not a writing team. There's individual writers. I mean,
there's no writers' room. No,
it's not a writers. It's not a writers' room. It's working on at the moment. It's still working on the same model as. Moffat worked. He
said he was having a writer's room, and he was having this, and he was having all.
Well, that's it. That's it. It's it's an unknown country and everything like that. It's the same thing. It's a case of he'll see writers or people that he likes and everything like that and say, okay, would you give me a treatment for this? I want this. I want such and such. Right, I'll give you a start point and an end point. It needs to do me a story.
Right. I know Neil Gaiman wants to write for Jody also, but I don't know.
Well, Neil Gaiman has said it's going to be a way off.
He's busy.
And that's it. But also, as a showrunner, he has input, so he can go in and make sort of corrective decisions to steer it how he wants to do it. Do you know what I mean? The main core of it will still be the writer. It's just the final executive control falls to him. And I think probably he's writing what I would guess 4 or 5 episodes. Certainly,
I think 5.
You're going to have your first and your last.
2.
That's for sure. There's
first 2, last 2, and then whatever that Christmas.
Well, you can say first 2, last 2, but there's no 2-parters, so it could be like floated about wherever.
Right. It's just going to be individual standalones, but he's writing them.
He's writing episodes 1 and 2. That's all I know so far. He's written episodes 1 and 2.
Presumably Christmas and presumably the finale, and then wherever number 5 will fall if he's doing 4 and or 5.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Now, I heard, I know Mark Gatiss is busy also, and Moffat's busy. They're going to be doing their individual shows as well as Sherlock, as well as, not Sherlock, Dracula. Any word on if any Doctor Who actors are going to be appearing in that? And is it going to,
nothing at all. Mark Gatiss is too busy at the moment. He's doing a live tour of the League of Gentlemen, which is finishing tonight in the UK. Until that's finished, he won't be looking at doing any writing. I would reckon anything is a way off.
So Moffat is probably going to do the time travel as well.
Look, Stephen Moffat is sitting there waiting for October 7th and saying, ha ha ha, it's your turn, bitch. And that's basically what I think it's going to be, to be honest with you.
Right.
You're not going to see anything. If you were going to see anything with regards to
Dracula, probably next year.
Dracula, maybe 2 years, mate.
Really?
2 years. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't think it was going to be that long.
Well, do you know what I mean? Like I say, Mark Gatiss is a very busy guy. He's always got loads of stuff going on.
He does appear in Game of Thrones also.
He may show up as the
bank.
The Iron Bank and everything like that. And he's a very nice guy and everything like that. And, Mark Gatiss is a lovely guy. I love him.
Okay.
I met him.
You did? Nice.
Yeah, of course I met Mark Gatiss.
You meet everybody, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, he met him. There's photos with him.
I like to think they met me.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I know we're getting down to the time limit. We got 1 minute, 39, 37. Anybody want to say anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying not to talk as much because I want to give you guys.
Scott, you need to tidy up.
No, don't be like that.
And Scott, put the hat on.
Okay.
He likes that.
And Jimmy.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
To see you nice.
Stephen Price said he's selling his Doctor Who stuff. We got to get him on soon. I know he's not happy. But.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, that's what Jodie lands on when she arrives in Sheffield. It's basically all of Stephen Price's stuff. He's thrown out. It's all going to be a big, massive...
But the next day, he's going to meet her.
He's going to be in a big, massive pile in the middle of Sheffield, and that's what Jodie's going to land on.
Well, Joe's probably going to show up here, and there's Dr. Merchandise out.
He's going to be in his backyard. He's going to take pictures with her, and it's going to be... He always lucks out with that stuff anyway.
He won't. I've met her twice already. I win, Stephen Price.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.